Assalamualaikum and good day. Hi, I am Asraf de Kurangking, your science teacher from Bakayawan National High School under the division of Lanao del Sur 2. Welcome to grade 9 science again. In this video, I'm going to present to you how volcanoes can be tapped for human use. But before we proceed to our lesson, here is the learning competency and the objectives for this video. Many Filipinos have not yet gotten over with their bad experiences during the eruptions of Mayon volcano, especially with the latest eruption of Mount Taal in the year 2020, which displaced people living nearby it. The life and the properties of our fellow men were also damaged, and even the life of innocent animals were also affected. Hence, it was instilled in the mind of many that living nearby a volcano created a negative notion. However, for our topic in this video, we will be learning how can we tap this volcano for human use and what are the other benefits we can get from it. Energy from the volcano. So remember that our country lies under the Pacific Ring of Fire, thus our country become a home for more than 100 volcanoes, in which energy has been tapped from them. Actually, the Philippines ranks second in the world's production of geothermal energy. And according to the Department of Energy, 14.4% of the country's total power generation is produced from the geothermal energy. In addition, the production of electricity from geothermal energy is more cheaper compared to the electricity production using the natural gas, coal, and hydropower. So I keep on saying the word geothermal energy. But what is a geothermal energy? The earth is believed to be extremely hot from within. This heat from the Earth's interior is a source of energy called the geothermal energy. The heat of the Earth warms up the water which is trapped in the rock formations beneath its surface. So how is geothermal energy generated? Geothermal energy is generated in two ways. One is the geothermal power plant, and the other one is the geothermal heat pumps. These two differ in depth of heat source to produce energy. In geothermal power plants, the heat from deep inside the earth is used to produce steam to generate electricity, compared with the geothermal heat pumps that use the heat coming from closer to the earth's surface to heat water or provide heat for buildings. In the Philippines, geothermal power plants are used to generate electricity, such as in Tiwi in Albay, Kidapawan in North Cotabato, Calaca in Laguna, Tungonan in Leyte, Bago City in Negros Occidental, Valencia in Negros Oriental, and Bacon in Sorsogon. Geothermal power plants are built in an area where it is particularly hot, such as near in a group of geysers, hot springs, or volcanic activities. So ang mga palatandaan na ang isang lugar ay pwedeng pagtayuan ng geothermal power plants or geothermal heat pumps ay ang pagkakaroon nitong tatlo na ito. Una, ang grupo ng mga geysers. At pangalawa ay yung mga hot springs, or kung ang isang lugar ay pinangyayarihan ng mga volcanic activities katulad ng eruption or pagsabog nito.
The following steps are followed to generate electricity in a geothermal power plant. Number 1. Wells are drilled deep into the earth to pump steam or hot water to the surface. Number 2. When the water reaches the surface, the drop-in pressure causes the water to turn into steam. Number 3. The steam spins a turbine, which is connected to a generator that produces electricity. Number 4. Cooling tower cools the steam which it condenses back to water. Number 5, the cooled water is pumped back into the earth to begin the process again.
Volcanic eruption is often associated with negative effects. It can cause loss of lives and damage to properties. As lava flows or pyroclastic materials are ejected in the air, they can destroy anything in their way. But actually, it has good and bad side. For example, the eruption of Mount Pinatubo in the year 1991, one of the longest volcanic eruptions, has caused decrease in the Earth's surface temperature that lasted for almost 2 years. The strong winds during its eruption spread aerosol particles from the plume around the globe. So actually, nung pumutok ang Mount Pinatubo noong taong 1991, ay hindi lang Pilipinas yung naapektuhan, kundi maging buong mundo, na kung saan nagdulot ito ng pagbaba ng temperatura. It is undeniably fact also that volcanoes can affect us positively. For example, the eruption of Mount Pinatubo has created spectacular scenery in its wake. Likewise, the eruption of Musuan Volcano in Bukidnon has produced very rich soils for farming years after its eruption in the year 1867. Moreover, people become creative also by making earthenware out of the asphalts from the Pinatubo volcano eruption. Okay, so despite the advantages that we can get from the volcanic eruptions, the major concern now is how to reduce the negative effects of disasters, to reduce loss and save lives. If, for instance, there will be a volcanic eruption, are you prepared for it? So here are the signs of impending volcanic eruption.
According to the Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology, or known as the PHIVOLS, the government agency tasked with monitoring earthquakes and volcanoes in the country. The following are commonly observed signs that a volcano is about to erupt. This may vary from one volcano to another. Number 1, increase in the frequency of volcanic quakes with rumbling sounds, such as occurrence of volcanic tremors. Number 2, increase steaming activity like change in color of steam emission from white to gray due to entrained ash. Number 3, crater glow due to presence of magma or near the crater. Number 4, ground swells or inflation, yung para siyang lumulubo. Ground tilt and ground fissuring due to magma intrusion. So yan yung parang gustong kumalabas ng mga magma. Number 5, localized landslide, rock falls and landslides from the summit area which is not attributable to heavy rain. So kapag may mga landslide na nangyayari or mga nahuhulog na mga malalaking bato at saka mga lupa in which hindi naman umuulan, ay maybe that is the sign that the volcano is about to erupt. Number 6, noticeable increase in the extent of drying up of vegetation around the volcano's upper slope. So habang umiinit yung temperatura doon sa malapit sa volcano, ay nagkakaroon ng drying up or pagkatuyo doon. Kaya yung mga vegetation around the volcano sa upper slope ay mapapansin na nagde-dry up. Number 7, increase in the temperature of hot spring wells such as in the Bulusan and Canlaon and Crater Lake. Example ay yung sa Taal na malapit sa volcano. Number 8, noticeable variation in the chemical content of the spring. So yan yung nag-iiba na yung mga chemical na paglalaman ng spring. Crater lakes within the vicinity of the volcano. Number 9, drying up of the spring or wells around the volcano. And number 10, development of new thermal areas, and or reactivation of old ones, like the appearance of solfataras. So, yung solfataras, yan yung mga parang hole doon sa malapit sa volcano in which yan ay nagpo-produce ng mga chemicals like hot vapors and sulfurous gases.
Okay, so at this point, kindly get your pen and an extra sheet of paper so that you can answer the assessment. And kindly post this video in answering the assessment. Right after, answer will be revealed. Okay, so here is the answer for the assessment. Congratulations! Okay, so now this is the end of our lesson for this video. So I hope meron kayong natutunan and see you on the next episode. Bye!